What is going on, everybody? Crypto Kid here, coming at you again with another video. And in this one, we're going to be going over the top 3 coins to buy right now inside of cryptocurrency. Let's get right into it. For those of you that bought Doge yesterday, hopefully it would get pumped up. My heart goes out to you. Honestly, a lot of people thought Elon was going to pump that thing up, but ultimately what happens in these situations, we saw it with XRP when people had that rally, and artificial rallies like that where everyone's expected to buy at a certain time, never go as planned. People always just buy ahead of the time people believe they're going to buy at, because they want to get in on it early. And then what happens is once it starts going down, people get nervous, everyone starts selling, and then you see something like today happen. It is recovering a little bit. I think it was down into the low 40s at one point. But regardless, don't try to chase pumps. Invest in quality projects. A lot of people got rich off Dogecoin. Whether that's smart or not, I couldn't tell you. Shout out to them for having iron hands and holding that long, to be honest. That's the only impressive part about it, in my opinion. But don't want to offend anyone, so let's just move on to my number one pick. That is Polkadot. So Polkadot is, without a doubt, one of the most surefire projects for the long term. It has probably the most potential out of any project in crypto when you look at the fact that it is still in its infancy, and it does possess the traits of any of these top platforms like Ethereum or Cardano. The only other competitor I see down the stretch is Algorand. As for price, we're looking at least $100 billion, I'd say, in terms of market cap by the end of the year. And if that's enough for the top 3, I don't think that will be enough for the top 3, actually, looking at the list right now. But it honestly could go even higher. I think this one's a lock for the top 5 by the end of 2021. So moving on, we're going to be going a little bit riskier, not really, and that is going to be Litecoin. Let's see if I can find it here. I might have gone past it. Yeah, number 10 right here, Litecoin. So the reason I'm saying this is just because we've seen the run-ups in Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin Cash. Litecoin has had a large run-up of 33.35%, but nothing too crazy, and this is one that has at one point been taking big chunks out of Bitcoin's dominance. This is one that a lot of people do trust, and for some reason people think that this is like one of the more useful currencies. I mean, it is accepted in certain places. I know the Miami Dolphins, funny enough, actually accept Litecoin, which is pretty interesting. So, it has some good use cases. Nothing crazy. There's obviously better projects, but what it does have on its side is trust. And this is one that is probably going to see a pump within the coming days to coming weeks. This is another one that could 2 to 3x rather soon. So, and once again, it's honestly a pretty safe play. It's been in the top 10 for quite a while now. I mean, it's fallen out in and out of there, but it's definitely been floating around there for quite a while. But the last one, number 3, is going to be one that was actually just added to Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. This is one that I'm extremely excited about. But before I show you, I did want to just kind of point out what kind of project it is. So it is an Oracle network, just like Chainlink, which is up 28% this week. Also, just like Band, which has, I don't even believe it's on the first page, Band Protocol. Band is also on Coinbase Pro. The one reason I'm not talking about Band is just because its circulating supply versus max supply is wildly off. I believe it has somewhere around 1/10 of the total supply that's ever going to exist. Yeah, it's right here, coin number 164. So if we look at the fully diluted market cap, that's actually 1.8 billion. So for Band Protocol, we have a $1.8 billion market cap on an Oracle project. As for Chainlink, we have much higher, $21.3 billion market cap. And then for this next one that I'm about to show you, the market cap sits at a measly $200 million. So boasting with potential, TRB is the coin. Let's go ahead and check it out real quick. It's going up right now, up 8.81%, $124.62. Full disclosure, I do own this coin, so I'm going to be a little biased, but just listen to all these reasons why I'm super confident in this one. This is actually my largest investment as we speak. Going to be a little bit of a risk, but in this market, I find it best to take a comfortable amount of your position, of your portfolio, and just start putting into coins that you're confident about and that you're willing to take risks on. You're not going to get very far if you take 1% of your portfolio and put it into 100 different coins, because you're just not going to be in it for those massive gains. So take a chunk out of your portfolio, put it into one of these coins that's boasting with potential, and then just kind of wait and be patient with it and see if that one pays off. That's the same strategy I did when I saw Bancor, BNT. I talked about that a couple months ago, and that obviously paid off handsomely. I did sell a little too early, but definitely made some good money with BNT. But regardless, this checks all the boxes. Being on Coinbase and Coinbase Pro now, and being on Binance with USDT, as we can see down here. If we scroll down, it'll show us it's on Binance, Coinbase Pro, and I believe that's Huobi or Hobi, something like that, global. So, and it's trading on the TRB Bitcoin pair and then USD and USDT. So regardless, other than it being on the two largest exchanges, it also has a market cap of only $193 million, which we just showed you. That Band was, I believe, 1.8 billion. Chainlink was, I believe, 25 billion. So this is literally just not even like a percentage of that. I mean, obviously it's a percentage of that, but it's just, it doesn't even hold a candle to the market cap of one of those two projects. So the potential for this one, let's say 9x to get to Band protocol, and what, like a 90 or to 100x to get to Chainlink, actually over 100x to get to Chainlink, if my math's correct. You guys can check me in the comments. I'm just kind of shooting right now off the top of my head, but regardless, obviously this one's oozing with potential. The volume, it says, is $437 million. I'm gonna have to check the accuracy of that, but if that's true, that is an incredible volume to market cap ratio. 2.27 it's saying right now. And then best of all, the circulating supply is 1.54 million TRB. The total supply that will ever be released is 1.7 million. So we are looking at a 91% of the circulating supply. 91% of the total supply is already in circulation, and the market cap is still only $200 million. So just it checks off all the boxes. It's on two of the biggest exchanges. And it's also in the Oracle market, which is currently booming right now and has yet to be explored so far in this bull run. As you can see, Chainlink did not go crazy compared to some of these other projects. We're only seeing like 5-10x gains from Chainlink, depending on what period you go back to. But the Oracle networks are next up, and you want to be in Teller TRB, the one with the absolute most potential. Chainlink is probably the most superior project. Some people think it's banned. But right now, we're not looking at the most superior projects. We're looking at the ones like Teller that are going to compete with these ones, capture 5 to 10% of their market cap, and make all of us a pretty penny in the process. So go ahead, get yourself a bag. Not financial advice, but I think this is one that is going to pay off handsomely if you stick with it for the long run. This bull run has been doing all of us marvelously. Let's just be thankful that we're here at the right place at the right time. Make sure to enjoy your day. Go thank your mothers for being absolutely amazing. Happy Mother's Day to all. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.